What's up top 10 fam, hope you're having an awesome day. I'm your host Ayman Hasan and welcome back to another video. Now back with more TikTok you guys. I feel like TikTok is honestly what a Vine was to millennials except it's for Gen Z and you're crazy honestly. Like some of the stuff I've seen for this video and other TikTok series that I've done I literally cannot unsee. I want to unsee some of these videos and I can't. That's what Gen Z is doing to me and I'm not even mad about it. Honestly, I'm not even mad at it. But before I get into the video, you guys do jump over and like us on Facebook for exclusive content from the host that you don't get anywhere else. You don't want to miss it, you guys. You want more of me, you want more Che, you want more Abby and Landon? Check us out there. And with that being said, these are the top 10 scary TikTok videos you should never watch. Starting us off with number 10 is The Grudge. Now obviously it's not actually The Grudge on TikTok because that would be full of copyright issues, but this video is pretty damn close. Uploaded by the user Mama Grund, it starts with the camera's POV being at the top of the stairs looking down. A boy dressed in all black then appears at the foot of the stairs and starts going up in the most twisted, contortionist, grudge-like way. It was creeping me the hell out. How his arms and hands were even bending like that, I was like, bruh, nah. If I saw that coming up the stairs towards me, you better bet your ass I would have up and jumped out of my window. No cap, I don't give a You're not getting near me. Not today, Satan. Coming in at number 9 is The Girl Within the Girl. Now this was uploaded by TikTok user GoatKing8 and honestly it took me a while to come up with this name of this because frankly I don't know what the hell's going on here. I really don't. It starts with a normal enough looking girl wearing a blue school dress and writing what looks to be her homework, but then it zooms in and she looks up at the camera and her eyes actually glazed over in white. Alright, crazy see you. Then it cuts to another TikTok uploaded by Rotten Queen cosplay of a white ass clown type girl screaming and losing her mind and she looks possessed. I wanna say she is. And then it goes back to the girl doing her homework and she just continues like that didn't just happen, like we didn't just see that. I honestly feel like the middle video is what the girl is seeing behind her white eyes, but I mean I could be wrong, it's open to interpretation. That was my interpretation. Sue me. At number 8 we have The Reflection. Now I can't credit the girl who made this one because the username was cut off in the video, but the TikTok starts off in the dark. You can see this blonde girl looking into her vanity mirror and her reflection looking back at her. Everything's normal so far, but her eyes are glowing, which is just creepy, and after a few moments her reflection gets up and walks away, but the actual girl in front of the mirror hasn't moved a muscle. Like how is your reflection leaving us but you are not? I just hate creepy mirror things, like where's the reflection going? Is she gonna pop up behind me while I'm watching this? Like why is the real girl not moving? I have so many questions. Let's just not do this. I'm just gonna nervously just look to the side and just pretend nothing's happening. Filling on number 7 slot is The Ghost. Now this one's from user RV Godoy and it basically starts with the user running away from something and quickly locking the door of the room he goes into. He's obviously terrified and breathless and he hears a knock on the door from the outside, so whatever he's running away from has clearly caught up to him no problem. The knocking comes again and this time the person or whatever is behind the door is trying to get into the room by shaking the door. Here's where we ourselves, you guys. The user then quickly runs into another room and closes the door and waits a bit before opening that second door to see if whatever it was made it through the first door. Now at first glance it appears that the thing hasn't made it through the door, but then it flies open revealing no one on the other side. So what kind of unseen force is just making this door fly open and where is mans now? That's what I want to know. Now at number 6 is The Exorcist. So if you're not into jump scares then you should definitely stay away from this one because it made me my pants a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. So this one was uploaded by TikTok user Prince Z and it starts off with two guys seeing a pair of green glowing eyes in the dark. They're all like, is it an alien? Is it this? Is it that? Let's go near it. Great idea, you guys. Now my innocent ass is just sitting in the chair, as you guys know, like, oh, okay, it's probably just a cat because I've seen their eyes get like that when light reflects off of them. But then the camera pans from the men to the eyes as they get closer and closer to it, and then at this point you're also invested as well and you're like, oh, okay, what actually is that thing? It zooms in, it zooms in, it zooms in, and then Demon Reagan from The Exorcist just pops onto the screen screaming and it's like, bruh. Like, can you not? Can you not? Let's not! Coming in at number 5 is VALAK. Now nothing particularly scary even happens in this one, it's just scary overall. Uploaded by CTF Grey Matter, it's literally the user videoing their friend who's dressed up as VALAK from The Nun. And the makeup and the face is so on point, even the costume, like it's very much there. It's so creepy and the dude's face is just pure menace. The user even says at one point, what the F is wrong with you? You're scaring my dog. I felt that in my bones when she said that. I don't even have a dog and my dog was getting scared, yo. And then the camera glitches and the video is over, and so is my lifeline, honestly. I'd be at the hospital, be like, beep, done, life over. It's done. At number 4 are the sounds. This one confused me just as much as it freaked me out, like I don't know which side I fall on more. It was uploaded by the user Zayn_Enaz, and it starts off with him out in the middle of the desert somewhere with a flashlight. He points it ahead of him and you can see 2 trailers in the distance, and it kinda looks like the site of some homeless people, maybe a weird cult perhaps, I don't really know. It was honestly giving me Manson family vibes from their abandoned home lot in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. If you've seen it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Either way, throughout the whole video you can hear this screeching which sounds like it's coming from the trailers. And this other sound which sounds animalistic, but honestly I couldn't even begin to guess what that sound was coming out of. And then comes this growling sound, and it's not like an actual lion growl, but if a human were to growl at someone, that's probably what it would sound like. Either way, the guy doesn't get too close to the area. That's the best choice he could have made, to be honest. We don't vibe with that. We absolutely don't vibe with that. Filling on number 3 slot is the attic. This one actually full on made me jump out of my seat and scream to the point Jared, Charlotte, and Joss, or the IO hosts, were like, what the hell just happened with you? Uploaded by the user Dita the Dub, the video starts off with him showing us the attic of his friend's place and him saying how his friend wanted him to go up there to get something, and he was like, nah B. He was like, the place was too creepy, so he thought he'd video it for his fans instead. Either way, he starts panning around the attic, and then right towards the end you see this boy. This pale ass boy with the blood coming out of his mouth and head and arm, and I don't even know if he's fully human, I really don't. And frankly, I don't want to know either, but it's a good thing he did not go into that bloody attic because God, oh Lord, he coming. Oh, he came. Now at number 2 is Two-Face. How do people even come up with this shit? I swear. Uploaded by the user Infernum Asylum. You know the video is gonna be a show already based on the username alone, like come on man. Infernum Asylum, really? So it starts off with complete darkness, and you can see this hooded man in a mask come into the red sort of spotlight in the middle. The mask is obviously terrifying, the eyes are effed, the teeth are effed, nothing is okay. Nothing is okay in the world at that point. But then he takes off the mask to reveal another face that you think is a mask, but it's actually his real face. Now I'm not sure if the pattern was tattooed onto his face or if it's just makeup, but it's creepy. And the worst part is those teeth are his real teeth, like that he's shaved down. Like you may as well just cut and kill me now. Like, I'm not here for this. I'm not here. Don't kill me slowly, just end it. End it. And finally, at number 1 is the Clown Purge. Now this one was uploaded by the user on Kevin Sleevelbih, who clearly wanted me to have a ball and a half trying to pronounce that. Like what? Like what is that? Anyway, this one starts off with the user going into a car wash on what appears to be Halloween night, or close to Halloween since there are barrels in front of the car with pumpkin covers on them. Very festive, I know. It then cuts to the car actually being inside the car wash and the windows being foggy with soap or foam or whatever it was. Then it cuts to the colourful soap they put on your windshield, and then back to the passenger window where a worker is taking off the foam, except it's not a damn worker. It's some scary ass dude wearing a mask who's wiping the window with his knife, essentially. It then pans to the other window that's already been foam clean, and outside it you see this other sinister looking clown. Then the camera quickly goes to the other window again where another clown is standing holding a sign that says free hugs on it. Then the creepiest boss clown of all at the very end appears in a purple wig and the scariest mask I've ever seen on God, and he simply just waves, and that's the end. Mind you, creepy ass high pitched music is playing throughout the whole thing, so that just adds to the whole scariness of it. Honestly, if I was in that car, I would have locked those doors, I would have ran one of them over, I don't even care. Free hugs, more like free death. That petrol pump really needs to make their hiring process more rigorous, I swear. Like, no, what are we doing? No! Good thing I don't have a car. You won't find me in there. And that's it for today's video, guys. Hope this list didn't freak you out too much. Actually, I do, because if I'm gonna go down with all these jump scares at my desk, I'm taking all of you with me. Let me know what you guys thought below, and as always, I'm your host Ayman Hasan, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Literally no one even sue me.